thoughts and opinions expressed are those of the sponsors and don't necessarily reflect those of this station or iHeartMedia.
The home of the Rainbow Bagel, My Delicious Deli brings you home cooking with a Remember When deli dining experience. Located in central Boca Raton, My Delicious Deli prepares all of their food with the freshest of ingredients, cooked to order. From a light nosh and soups to omelets and full entrees, choose from low-fat and gluten-free, or indulge in one of My Delicious Deli's signature deli sandwiches. Bring your family and friends to dine in and take out. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to go, or for all of your catering needs. Visit them at mydeliciousdeli.com or call them at 561-393-3287. There's something for everyone at My Delicious Deli, 7036 West Palmetto Road in Boca Raton, 561-393-3287. Well, it's noontime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Don and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 1-800-889-0267 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddie S. get your happy juices flowing.
Happy Friday. You are on, babies.
And good afternoon, South Florida. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And I don't have to look at the sign because I know where I am. Yeah, it's Friday. It is Happy, Glorious Friday.
It is Memorial Day weekend.
It is the long weekend. It is exciting times. It is.
It's all good.
Now, listen, we had a lot of information to cover today in a short period of time because we only have 1 hour. Remember, we used to be 1 hour
every day. Every day, and now we're thinking we need 3.
Yeah, but we have food giveaways. We have exercise guru Bobby in the house. We got fighters from the octagon, from the ring, from all over the world.
All over the world.
All over. And I just want you to know that we have some upcoming events coming up next week. We're going to start announcing them. New sponsors, it gets more busy. We are going to complicate the issue today because we're going to change our commercial sign up today. We're going to be moving things around. And so that you know, Connecticut, I may ask you to cut music in between conversations. So you just cue stuff up.
Okay. How about what I just played? Do you like
I don't
that?
know either.
I did like that.
Okay, good.
So if I say cue it up and I give you the finger, like that,
give me the finger.
Give me the finger.
We're going to have a day at the Gratitude Cafe next month.
Nice.
Oh, that's going to be exciting too.
That's coming up.
The Gratitude with Token Joe.
Token Joe. This morning we went over to Rails Jewish Family Services, their food pantry. We're doing a live remote feed there on June 14th. You would not believe, every time we learn something more about Rails JFS, it's more and more comprehensive. Their services that they offer to the community. Again, you do not have to be Jewish to receive their services. They have a food pantry. Now, everyone, I want you to pay attention and take note. This lentil casserole is for feeding children everywhere. It would have been great yesterday for Red Nose Day to help children in hunger and poverty. They're giving these bags away. It is a full lentil casserole with rice and seasoning and the lentil beans for free. They have pallets of matzah. They have pallets of gefilte fish. They've got pallets of matzah farfel. I know it is not Passover, but we can take all of those ingredients, which is the same thing made from bread, make it into breadcrumbs, create many, many food items.
It's food.
It's all for free. They've got pallets that they're giving away. Anyone who has a truck or you want to feed your family, no questions asked because they have excess food that they need to give away.
Take it easy.
Truly.
No questions asked. You ain't going to have people come up here and they're going to be selling stuff on the corner. No, the object of the game is that it has
those
to
in
be
need.
a legitimate
Well, of course.
source. So we're going
I'm very trusting. Yes, a legitimate source.
I'm trusting too. I got fighters in here. They'll beat up anybody.
So I sent some of the information over to the AVID program and some of those students and families that need it. Leslie Jack owns a radio station for his friends in
980,
Haiti.
yes.
We'll reach out to churches, synagogues. If you know of anyone looking for food or those that can send it home for some other countries that are in need of food, give them a call. It's Rails Jewish Family Services Food Pantry, 561-852-3369. The Rails general number is 561-852-3333.
That's right. And if you haven't, we want to feed a nation. That's what we want to do.
This will feed a nation. This just blows me away because the amount of food you can get from this bag, it's got their protein, it's got your fiber, it's got their seasonings. This one bag, everyone counts. It was from Super Sunday, so I think it's phenomenal.
You're such a coach. I'm talking about feeding.
Well, this
You're
feeds,
talking
but
about
this
feeding
feeds
them healthy.
nutritiously.
I understand that.
I mean, you can feed on a lot of things, but, you want to feed nutritiously and
That's right.
economically. So this, I think, is phenomenal. I really do wish we had this yesterday.
I know. Well, listen, and they're going to have more pallets.
And it's gluten-free?
And they're giving this stuff away. That's what blows me away. And also, you did a production yesterday, and my good friend Marty Katz from Rye Motors of Hollywood
yes.
Inc. was there. He's an old boy from...
He's old school Freddy friend.
That's right. He's a nice guy, and that's Rye Motors of Hollywood Inc. And they're located... Where are they located? Do you know where they're located?
They're up here in West Palm, I believe.
Are they? Well, it's www.ryemotorsusa.com. He's a good friend. And no, he doesn't pay, Becky, so take it easy. But he's a good friend. He used to know Cousin Brucey. He did work with him, and we come from the same neighborhood.
It's going to be a fun show when he comes on.
That's right. We're going to have fun with that, too. All right, so let's jump into this because we only got an hour,
We got an hour. We've got lots of sponsors. So
What's the phone number to call in?
The phone number to give us a call is 800-889-0267. You can find us live streaming on Facebook at The Brooklyn Cafe. You can find us live streaming on Periscope at The Brooklyn Cafe. And send us a message on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. # The Brooklyn Cafe. I know you're trying to trip me up by looking at me. What is that?
No, I'm just waiting. Just because we talk faster doesn't mean that the time's going to go slower.
Well, I can fit more in.
What?
I can fit more in.
There you go.
800-889-0267. Do you know I met a woman yesterday and we were talking about... Remember last week in Connecticut we were talking about how girls will put on these magic glasses and they feel invincible? Well, this woman wrote a book about magic spectacles and how when a child puts it on, it helps prevent bullying because you see the good and the bad and you try to increase the good and belief in magic. And then we talked about my magic wand and my unicorn, and she says...
She's a bigger wand person than you.
She says, I have a glitter magic wand at home.
Yeah, she
And
does.
I went, oh my gosh, she said, I have to go dig it up for my kids.
And she tells Marty, show her the pictures, Marty. Show her the
She's
pictures.
Marty, can I find my magic wand? He
Holy
says, don't you
smokes.
never ask a man about finding his magic wands. And I went, I'm at it. There you go.
Not in public, anyway.
Oh my
Anyway.
goodness.
Moving on.
Moving on. Today is Fitness Fun Family Friday with
And-
Bobby Jackson.
And who do we have in studio?
Bobby Jackson from Custom Fitness Institute.
In the house. And Bobby's going to be debuting on Monday.
Monday
on
night.
and
Very excited for that.
1470 and 95.3
Yeah,
FM.
Good.
He's going to actually be the host of Tell Us Your Biz. Who are you going to bring
I got a
up?
great guest coming up.
Who?
It's Dr. Alfredo,
Uh-huh.
the chiropractor and holistic medicine specialist we featured here a few weeks ago. He's got a ton more content to talk about, and we're really going to dive into how that applies specifically to fitness and to that personal fitness training.
Excellent. That's going to be at 7:30 to 8 o'clock, half-hour stint. And we're going to see Bobby's magic. And we're going to have other hosts, Dawn, that are going to be doing this.
It's going to be our weekly, our guest will be the host of Tell Us Your Biz.
That's right. As opposed to them being the ones being interviewed, they're going to be doing the
And
interviewing.
we move it forward. Bobby is the perfect example of growing with the Brooklyn Cafe. From the remote where you took the mousetrap
Never forget it.
to
yeah.
joining us every Friday to now he's hosting his own show. And
That's
he brings
right.
fabulous guests. And we had Graciela Valdez,
We had Dr. A.
Dr. A,
we
Heather.
got
I mean,
a
so
couple
many
good
great
ones
people
today,
that you
too.
bring on.
Yeah.
And today
We're
you
just
bring us
gonna-
some new great
we're gonna
guests.
keep that excitement
we
going
have
for
a
sure.
remote schedule with Bobby, right?
On the 9th,
On the 9th of June.
June 9th.
All right, so anybody who's listening today wants to come out June 9th, save the date. You guys do that save the date stuff, right?
Save the date.
Save
Oh,
the
we'll
date.
make a save the date.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, send the Evite. Yeah.
And let's get down to, we want to fill the house because I want to invite some other people to come down and turn it into a networking party.
And Bobby's working with, because we were talking about soccer moms, Bobby's working with a mom who's
Soccer moms.
for a Zumba.
Yeah, she's not a soccer mom.
She's not a soccer mom.
but
She's
she-
a fitness
I
mom.
can buy her a soccer ball.
But
She's a fitness
yeah.
mom, though. Let's change it to a fitness mom.
But yeah, she's actually getting prepared to perform at the International Zumba Convention in the middle of the summer. So she was selected from, I think it was like 50 or 60 instructors from around the world. They picked 9, and then she's going to perform alongside kind of their big promoter lady who kind of drives the whole show. So
I think Zumba is fascinating. I haven't done it. I'm not that coordinated.
Zumba, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted just saying the word.
You would love. You know what? Who would love
Okay,
it?
take it
Your
easy.
mother would love it.
My mother can't.
Mimi would love it.
Yeah, Mimi love complaining.
It's dancing.
It is.
It's exercise
It is.
dancing, and goodness,
we
do they
do that
work
every
on the
day.
and the
exercise.
groups of ladies, they get into that, men and women, I should say,
Yes.
not just ladies, but they are die-hard dancers. I
They
mean,
are.
Some of the movements there, I'd be breaking a hip myself. If
And
I
it's all
tried it.
ages.
It's all ages.
It's low impact. It's all ages. It's a great cardio
When
workout.
you get in there, it's a huge group. I mean, this convention, and it's going to be in Orlando. It's going to be 400 or 500 people each session.
You should go.
I might try to get
You
there.
might.
Absolutely.
Your fiance, she's Spanish, right?
She is Brazilian,
Brazilian.
so she's more of the samba
Portuguese.
over the Zumba. But yeah.
But it's all the same
But
movement. It's just a lot.
Similar. She'd probably be offended because she also did some ballet, so I know there's
Does she dance
specific
salsa?
differences. She dances.
She dances?
She
Do you
accepts
dance?
the challenge. I do not
She's
dance.
teaching you?
I'm trying to get her to teach me, but she knows
Anglos,
so
it's so
much
funny.
about so many different ways of dancing.
She's Brazilian.
It's hard to
inbred
start
in
from
her.
nothing.
You ever dance with a Brazilian person?
I have not.
Male? No? Or even a female? You know how women dance with one another? Let me tell you something.
Colombian, yes. Brazilian, no.
I tell you, Brazilians.
That's the real deal.
They have
You gotta try them,
the they like the bunny.
Energizer Bunny.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Connecticut, you dance salsa?
Only when drinking.
Oh,
You were a drunk salsa dancer?
Sure, whatever.
Again, the perfect board out for our show.
yeah. I didn't know that could be an
Cheers.
option. So yeah, that's my new answer. Yeah, that is true. I have tried that.
Now, to
Yes.
set this up, the other day you posted a picture of a female trainer that you were training and she won,
Yes, yeah, the fighter.
the fighter.
Yep. Miranda
Who is-
She-Hulk Barber.
Okay.
She
and
competed a couple weekends
What
ago.
was her name?
Miranda.
Barber.
Okay, and she won what?
Awesome.
What
She
kind of-
won a kickboxing tournament.
Right.
Let's say 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
This last weekend, she was actually down at Eddie's new promotion, competing in
We're
a
gonna get
Brazilian
into
Jiu-Jitsu, a grappling match, along with two of our other athletes. Fred Moncayo, he won
remember
a
Fred.
black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament, and then we had a kid, Thad John, 18-year-old kid, came out for his first kickboxing match and put on a really great show.
So these guys all won? Came in first?
Miranda did not, but Fred did take first in the black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu kind of mini tournament, and then Thad got his win after
You
just an
training these-
unbelievable
Well,
battle.
he's training athletes,
Like racehorses.
but he's also training everyday people like us.
And that's what we're really trying to emphasize here. We continue to get these fighters in the door, which is great, and that's really my passion because I also train in some of those disciplines as well. But when I got a chance to start training Zizi, our Zumba pro, that was really cool to kind of branch out into that. She wants to lose a certain percentage of body fat to prepare, so when she's up on stage at the big Zumba convention,
Right.
she's going to just perform her best, look her best, and really be able to put on a show and represent the company
Well,
right.
the reason that I'm even bringing this up is because when my son was 11, Freddy, he went to a baseball school. That's how I got involved in coaching. Bernie Williams owned the school. Bernie Williams played center field for the Yankees, and he was there. And I gotta tell you, him being a professional athlete, talking to my son, it changed his whole perspective of this thing. So the reason I'm talking about these guys, these professional athletes, is because they're trusting you with their careers. Okay,
That's
this ain't a hobby.
It's got to be injury prevention from day one. I got to push them to the limit, but I need to do it intelligently enough to know that I'm not taking years off of their ability to
You're not
train
hurting
and
them at
fight.
all.
We actually met with an orthopedic sports surgeon this morning, and that's exactly what we talked about. Is he can go in and he can replace your knee, but let's try not to.
Let's try to get,
You know,
let's fix it
let's
before
get
it
our
becomes a
kids
problem.
and let's get our training done the right way, free from injury.
Yeah.
So we're not worrying about replacing knees and fixing
Yeah.
bones. And accidents happen, but if trained properly with fitness, exercise, nutrition, all of
that's
it
why-
together.
And that's why it comes from the fundamentals too. It's got to be building from the ground up. You can't skip steps on your way up to the top there. And just the same way, that was the benefit of my physical therapy internship when I first got to Florida.
Right.
I get to see all of those rehabs from the shoulder injury, from 10 years of aggressive tennis, or the knee and the hip replacements and things. And it was really getting to talk to the doctors there and hearing, okay, this is what brings it on.
Do you know, we never even really talk about your training. And we probably did in one of our earlier shows, but
Yeah.
it's so important for our viewers and our listeners to really understand that your background, you're not simply a personal trainer.
Yeah, I'm actually not a personal trainer at all.
So let's touch back on what your credentials
Yeah,
are. It's been
let's
so many
clear that
months,
up.
because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
really
yeah.
important.
Yeah, so Minnesota kid, I graduated from Minnesota State University with a degree in biology and an emphasis in health and medical science. And so that was their pre-medical program, and I was going to go into physical therapy. End up in Florida on the Gulf Coast for a physical therapy internship. One of the physical therapists was certified as a strength and conditioning specialist, and so that allowed him to specialize in pro sports rehab. And so I went out and got that certification to kind of pad my resume, still thinking I might go into PT. And I started working with some fighters and some other athletes over there, and I just fell in love with the amount of performance you can get out of these people with the right training. And so I decided to just jump head first into fitness, moved to Fort Lauderdale, picked up a job just doing high volume personal training, group fitness, and a stretch therapy program. And then it finally became time to try my own show. And,
But you really have the
get it rolling.
credentials from the medical side, the biology side, how the body works, to the rehab, and understanding, let's prevent the injuries,
That's-
but if there were to be one, we know how to rehab you appropriately as well.
Exactly, and that's one of our newest partners is the Physical Therapy Group of Florida, which is also the cryotherapy clinic. And they want to work with us because their clients in physical therapy, they might run out of sessions that their insurance company will allow, but they still aren't back to 100% full function. And so I'm hoping to be able to apply my expertise and say, okay, you've done all of the proper rehab with the physical therapist. Let me pick apart some of those things that are still weaknesses and strengthen them and make sure you get back to full function. So,
I mean, I enjoy talking to Bobby because, number one, of his age, and he has tenacity, and he is going to be successful. You can see it. The other thing is that he adjusts the formula to whoever he's dealing with. So if you're a professional athlete, he has the cure. If you are starting out in Little League with children, he can work with them too.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going through physical therapy, he can work with you too. There is no right or wrong with Bobby, which is uniquely different from other places. You have to plug yourself into their
Well,
program.
he makes it an individualized program.
And that's
that-
where the name Custom Fitness came in. It sounds a little cliche in the fitness industry, but it truly is. Everything's customized, whether you're 70-year-old coming off of a hip replacement or you're somebody who's preparing for their 4th professional cage fight. I can still put together a program to get you where you need to go.
Custom
He-
Institute.
He's like a
Custom.
physical therapist.
We've got Bobby Jackson in the house. We're going to take a quick break. Give us a call at 800-889.
You see now, you see that?
0267.
You see that? You called it so fast. You don't even let the music play a little bit.
And we'll be right back.
For over 35 years, Ruth and Norman Rails Jewish Family Services has been serving residents of Boca Raton, Delray Beach, and Highland Beach through their comprehensive range of programs and services for people of all ages and beliefs. Whether you need help with food, financial assistance, senior services for yourself or a loved one, affordable counseling and mental health service, career and employment services, or their Center for Families and Children, JFS is here for you. Please call JFS at 561-852-3333 or railsjfs.org. Call 561-852-3333. The Custom Fitness Institute is a private fitness studio offering personal training and partner training programs to fit your schedule. CFI has created a premium workout environment fit for every fitness level. From beginners to competitive athletes, their welcoming facility and certified fitness professionals are there to design a custom program to help you achieve your goals efficiently, safely, and effectively. CFI also offers nutritional evaluations, physical assessments, and movement assessments. Give them a call today to schedule your free consultation. 954-999-8458. The Custom Fitness Institute can help you get your health and fitness journey started or bring your current fitness level to new heights. Call the Custom Fitness Institute today. 954-999-8458. Kathy Mila, Mindset Navigator, is your guide to help free you from your story and co-create your sequel. Kathy is an author, speaker, and mindset coach. Her latest program, Living Beyond, will support you in creating awareness and choosing your action steps to help you live beyond your current circumstances instead of living through them. From online programs, monthly masterminds, or an individualized mindset shift, give Kathy a call to create your sequel at 954-947-7529. Kathy will help guide you out of your stuck fitness and help create your new reality through the choices you make. To learn more, visit Kathy at kathymela.com. That's kathymela.com. Call 954-947-7529 or on Facebook at Kathy Mela, the Mindset Navigator. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1-800-889-0267, toll free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 1-800-889-0267. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Bella with the Figurella, oh, tired of diets, hard workouts, trying hard, but no result. Well, that's why we're here. Ladies, call me, Bubbles, at the 844-662-8941. I have a surprise for you.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. It is Fun Fitness Friday with the Custom Fitness Institute in the house. Give us a call at 800-889-0267. That was the Figurella jingle. Give us a call as well to win a free session to Figurella in their heated thermogenic bubble. Also, again, I just want to mention that the Rails Jewish Family Services Food Pantry has pallets of matzah, gefilte fish, matzah farfel, and this incredible bag for feeding children everywhere of lentil casserole.
You know what I just got?
That they have. So give them a call at 561-852-3369 if you have an organization or know of families in need or churches in need, and they will get you in touch with how to come pick up the food. What did you just get?
I got a phone call. You know who from?
Who?
Leslie.
Good.
He wants it all.
Leslie Jacques. Fabulous.
I tell you. Listen, feeding a nation is big
What
work.
channel does Leslie own?
He's on 980 WSBR.
And he is the Haitian Nation.
He is the Haitian Nation. He's been in the air for 23 years.
So he's going to go over to the Rails Food Pantry. He's going to pick up the food and probably send it over to Haiti.
How many trucks do I need? I said, Leslie, take it easy. I'll talk to you after the show. How many trucks do I need?
How do you like this? How do you like this? I just got a call. Great, we're on air. I'm so happy you just got a phone call.
I'm just excited,
That's
it's not every
fabulous.
day that we feed a nation, Dawn.
It's amazing, and the more services and the more fabulous organizations and businesses we work with, the more people really come forward and help. So our mission, it definitely grows and it spreads, and people hear our message,
That's right.
which I'm truly grateful for.
Very good.
Bobby, you brought us two amazing guests. One or two? I see two.
We got two, yeah.
Two amazing guests with us
Eddie
today.
And we got Ben in here, and we're coming off of last weekend's competition at their brand new fight promotion down in Key West. We had three of our athletes in there put on great performances, one of which happens to be watching right now. What's up, Fred? And so they put together, again, they had just a total blowout show for the very first one, and so they've already set the date for the second event they're going to have. And,
So your venue is Key West?
The venue is DeLuna's Bar and Grill Cafe. It's at a marina yacht club, and it's really beautiful.
Where is that? In Key West, though.
Yes,
So you
yes,
came
yes.
all the way from Key West to join us today?
Yes, of course.
Wow.
So we have to return the favor.
We're going to go down to Key West.
Yeah.
We'll go to the Bar and Grill.
Why not?
Guys, they're more than welcome to come.
How did you get connected with him, Bobby?
Yeah, so my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing coaches have trained with Eddie in the past quite a bit, so they have a really great relationship. I met him when he came up to do a seminar in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at Fred Moncaio's gym and his brother João. And so we kind of met real briefly there, and we continued the connection when I started training Fred. And so Fred got picked up by their promotion. They wanted to feature him as, one of the major black belts in their tournament. And it just went from there. He
You
came
went
up,
down there.
filmed, did a great video for me at my facility as well. And so,
You were down in Key West last week with
you better
Miranda,
believe it.
was it?
Yep, it was.
Was Miranda at your location as
Yes,
That
well?
was the same promotion. And
Okay.
that was something that I really liked, is that these guys feature several different disciplines of fighting within the same event. So it's not just going to a cage fighting event. They started with very well-structured Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu matches. They went into Muay Thai kickboxing, and then they ended up, finishing with those mixed martial arts fights. So, to me, it really showed the visitors, it showed all the people in the stands how that all evolves and works together, because when you get to the mixed martial arts stage, you're using Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're using wrestling, you're using kickboxing all together. So it really showed those individual disciplines very well.
Let's
also.
back up and just talk about what jiu-jitsu is compared to mixed martial arts, or how it all breaks apart. What are the differences of what you do?
Mixed martial arts is, as the
Is
name
everything.
says, it's just a mix of the martial arts.
Okay.
The combination that you see predominantly is kickboxing, Thai boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, sambo, judo. Those are styles that you see a lot. But really, there's nothing that can be left out. You see karate, you see taekwondo, you see a lot of everything. So mixed martial arts, is just really just a mixture of everything.
The events that you have then are a mixture of everything?
Yes.
So what did Fred do?
Fred did the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And-
Strictly that.
Yes, and it was a 4-man division. The first 2 people fight, they advance on from there, and then they fight for first place.
And Miranda did
She did a super fight. She only had 1 match to go.
only one match.
Which she's not used to. Coming off of the weekend before, she took first place at the ISK kickboxing tournament, so she had to run through a couple of women in that one. So
And
Eddie,
it's-
so you have the venue with Ben, and then what you do, Bobby, is you help train everyone to move to the venue, or do you have training as well?
I own a school as well,
Okay.
Bone Island Jiu-Jitsu, and then I also have the promotion Mile Zero Fights with my business partner, Carly.
You got a lot going on.
Yeah, super busy. No
No
rest.
wonder you're hanging with Bobby.
Yeah.
Ever see all these young people that are so busy and business-minded?
But let's talk about the venue, because I was really impressed with the numbers and the turnout. And how did the venue itself go?
The venue was really awesome. It's DeLuna's Bar and Grill on Shrimp Road. The fire marshal was like, "That's it. That's enough people. No more
It's
people."
like when I cook. No more.
Yeah, but the fire marshal pushes people out when you come.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's got to pushing them in.
Yeah, so we capped out at 500, and we still had to turn a couple hundred people away.
How long have you been in business?
With my jiu-jitsu school, I've been open almost 5 years, and then the Mile Zero Fights, that was our first promotion. And I want to say took about 10 to 11 months of planning and organizing to set up that first show.
What an incredible show, though, in
Yeah.
turnout.
We work hard. We don't take any days off.
Incredible. And you brought Ben with you?
Yes, Ben's going to be fighting on the next card, MZF2, October 2nd. October 7th.
And I'm actually the Thai boxing coach. I just moved back from Thailand about 4 months ago. So
Can
I
you get
was-
closer to the mic, please?
Sorry about that. But yeah, so I was actually living on the border of Myanmar, teaching math, fundraising for child fighters, and out there it was a great time, very humbling experience.
Do you want to send some food?
Actually,
Seriously, I'm
that's
sitting here
actually
thinking
not a
if you
bad
were on the
idea.
coast of Myanmar and you were working with children and poverty,
Yeah,
then perhaps
definitely. So a
maybe
lot
you know
of-
people that have need for this.
So I don't know if people know this, but in Thailand there's over 100,000 active boxers, and basically there everyone fights professional, and kids start fighting as young as 5 or 6, full rules, no pads, and then so it's almost like group homes or orphanages. So it really gives them the ability to provide themselves. And I would actually equate it to like NBA, and if NASCAR and NBA had a love child. So it's pretty.
What took
Interesting.
That's an impressive analogy.
NASCAR and NBA? That's even better than the bubble that I talk about
Yeah.
between 50 Shades of Grey and the Jetsons.
Yeah.
He's got NASCAR and
Unbelievable.
But yeah, so after that, I was teaching math for a year, and then after the school year ended, I moved to Bangkok, where I was training at Yakao with Sanchai, Singdom, Manachai, and I was coaching some swim, doing freelance photography, and yeah, I just came back, and right now the plan is just working with Eddie. He's a great guy, really. He's inspiring the whole thing about mixing the different disciplines into one, and really trying to provide a platform for martial arts in South Florida is a really unique thing.
what
So,
took you to Thailand?
Muay Thai. So
you
I
really
actually
went-
graduated, and then 2 days later I went to Thailand with some friends from my gym, and then yeah, just never really left.
That
So
was
you really
4
went to
months
train.
ago?
Yeah, I
Do you
just
love
moved
the
back,
idea?
but I was there for 2 years and change.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so it was a good.
What a
time.
commitment. I mean, to move to Thailand, and you were teaching math, and you were teaching children and training.
What
Yeah,
brought
so-
you back?
To be quite honest, visa.
At least he's
Otherwise,
honest.
Yeah.
you would still be there, yes?
Probably.
Wow, that's a calling.
What a
see,
story.
That and see, what we do for a living is have fun, but that's a calling. That's taking it to another level.
So you truly went to fight
Yeah.
and came back, and then you met Eddie, or you knew Eddie before?
Yeah, so I actually got connected through him. His longtime friend was one of my assistant coaches in wrestling, and so I knew of him, and then he gave me the opportunity to start coaching in his gym. So I ran with it, and let's keep building, man. It's an exciting run.
I'm just so impressed that they came up from Key West to join us today.
I'm
Nice
impressed.
job,
Now we have
Bobby.
to return a favor and do something for them down there. Now let me ask you.
Twist my arm to go down to Key West.
Shit, tell me.
Oh, in the summer in South Florida.
Tell me about it. So, Eddie, tell me more about what you do down there, Eddie. Your gym and your facility, and what you got cooking down there, and what is your theme? What is it you want to reach out and?
Honestly, like Ben was saying, I'm just trying to make a big scene in the Florida Keys with the MMA. One of the biggest things with the school is the kids programs and stuff like that. We have a lot of kids that get turned away from other programs because of, their behavior or other reasons doing to like their mental health and stuff like that. So we try to like really put a lot of into the development of the youth of Key West.
Nice.
When I was a young kid, I started at this Taekwondo school, and my mom couldn't afford it. And I remember my first day. I remember everything I learned that day. The guy wouldn't let me do it because my mom couldn't afford it. So with that being said, and looking at where I'm at today, I'm going to change that. It's not about money. It's about, the strength and development of the youth and the county of Monroe.
When we come back from break, I want to talk about the youth because, again, it's our vision of helping the younger generation. It's what it's all about. Of course you do.
I did judo.
Did
Oh
you
my
really?
goodness.
Judo's awesome.
You hear this story?
Oh my gosh.
It was not easy.
Carol, 100 and what are we up to? 36 of
37.
things that Freddie's done in his lifetime.
Judo.
Give us a call at 800-889-0267. We'll be right back.
mires así, no fui yo quien fallé. Ve la puerta y ve de lejos de mi lado.
Do you love the idea of healthy food conveniently delivered to your door? From Jupiter to Miami, Fit Food Fresh delivers convenience in the form of prepared, delicious, healthy meals direct to your home or office. You're never more than 2 minutes away from a nutritious meal made from the freshest quality ingredients and prepared by gourmet chefs. From paleo to vegan, breakfast to dessert, quinoas to quesadillas, Fit Food Fresh has you covered. You can mix and match meals from their entire menu to create your own custom plan based on your nutritional needs and preferences. Find them at fitfoodfresh.com. With no monthly commitment or setup fee, it's easy to try, risk-free. See why Fit Food Fresh is the highest-rated meal plan in South Florida. Visit Fit Food Fresh at fitfoodfresh.com or give them a call at 866-600-4778. That's 866-600-4778. By Felice Wellness positively changes the health of women and men through nutrition, self-care, and shifts in beliefs. Felice Minkin is a certified integrative nutrition health and wellness coach. Integrative health coaching combines nutrition, physical activity, career, spirit, and relationships, which all lead to personal growth. Digging deep with clients to bring core issues and feelings to the surface while having an accountability partner is where real and lasting changes happen. Contact Felice at byfelice.com to eat healthier on a busy schedule, blast away sugar cravings, lose weight without trying, and feel stronger. For a complimentary wellness clarity session, sign up at byfelice.com. That's byfelice.com to become a better version of you. Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448. Have you forgotten who you are? Life doesn't have to be defined by abandonment or disease. Learn to stop feeding those wounds and imagine being the person of your dreams. Sherry Coltoon is a master certified integrative life coach, Reiki master, and an intuitive healer focusing on autoimmune disease, family estrangement, and the consequential loss of identity. Sherry facilitates a support program either online or in person for people who are suffering with a family estrangement. You are not alone, and there is life and health beyond the break. Contact Sherry at 954-654-7187. Move beyond the break and bring light to those places you've kept hidden from yourself. Call Sherry Coltoon at 954-654-7187 or visit her website at sherrycoltoon.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1-800-889-0267, toll free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 1-800-889-0267. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Bella with the Figuarella, oh, tired of diets, hard workouts, trying hard, but no results. Well, that's why we're here. Ladies, call me, Bubbles, at the 844-662-8941. I have a surprise for you.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. We're having a fun Fitness Friday with Bobby from the Custom Fitness Institute.
Custom what?
Fitness Institute.
Custom what?
You say it.
Yeah, you say it.
Give us a call at 800-889-0267. We have Bone Island Jiu-Jitsu
Yes.
in the house. We have Eddie and Ben, and Bobby brought us some fabulous guests. I'm so impressed with their dedication that came all the way from Key West to join us today. We're in West Palm Beach, so thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
We can move the mic closer to you. We were talking about kids, and I know when my son was younger, they told me he was ADD. They told me he had a learning disability. He couldn't read. He just couldn't get, he would take his Legos and throw them across the house. He had so much energy. We put him in Kempo, and it made such a tremendous difference in his discipline. It was a lot of commitment from us to get him there, and it was very expensive. And you were talking about when you were doing it, your first experience, and your mom couldn't afford it, and how now you give back to the community of Key West.
Yes. Yeah, we are a business, but we don't let money stop people from partaking into the program, especially the little kids, because the kids need it the most. You know, we have kids that, like myself, didn't have fathers and, you know, don't have anybody to really look up to besides the other bad kids, you know, so we really try to step up and do as much as we can, you know, and it's not easy, and parents are always like, how do you have all the patience for them? But I was the same way when I was young, you know, wild, bouncing off the walls, being crazy, and really I just needed, you know, a father figure or someone to look up to. So
You're a prime example of giving back to the community, and I just love that, what we do. And Bobby, you see our vision, and he brings us these fabulous guests every week that continue our vision with the youth and giving back in fitness and nutrition. And we work with a program here at Atlantic High School. One of the kids came up with a line of clothing called UDT, Under the Tree.
yeah.
And he's from the streets of Delray, and he said that is where all the kids used to hang out, was UDT, until they came and they took the tree down. You know what? The kids still hung out someplace else.
By the car.
Yeah.
But whatever it was, if they had a place as if what you offer up here to keep them away from hanging out in the streets and the drugs and selling and doing what they were doing just to get by, because again, they didn't have that father figure. They didn't have a role model to look up to.
Well, instead of removing a tree, which is not an answer, it just isn't. You know, when I was growing up, my parents found out I was hanging out with the Ghetto Brothers in New York, and they made me take judo. And I'm gonna tell you something. Judo is not easy, and you get thrown around a lot if you don't know what you're doing.
What'd you have to do in judo, Freddy?
You gotta learn moves. You gotta learn tactic. You gotta understand your opponent. I didn't know any of that.
I'd like to see you do judo.
I was just a kid in the street, man. They threw me around like a mop on a bad day, and it hurt. I used to come home black and blue, and my mother used to tell me, maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe you shouldn't do this. And my brother, may he rest in peace, said, no, Mom, let him learn. And I can see how you can turn lives around, because it's a disciplined sport. You know, you just can't go into a ring and says, "Okay, I'm the tough guy." Well, you're gonna get your bell rung.
You're gonna meet the tough guy.
You know how many tough guys get their bell rung? They go down.
But it's a discipline. And I remember when my son took Kempo, it was a discipline. He went in and he knew he was going to run that mile. And every Saturday we were out on the track. He was little. I mean, he was in elementary school. But it gave him the discipline and the drive to keep going.
Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely it gives them like a little fire underneath their butt. We take them to compete, you know, and they get a second, third, or first place medal, and like
So
that Monday, that's it.
You got
They're
it.
back in there and they're
You
working
got it.
hard.
It's an accomplishment.
Yeah,
They feel successful.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough, you know. They get on the stage, you know, everyone's cheering for them, screaming. Their little hearts are beating out of their chest. They've had their gi on for like 5 hours already, you know.
I never
It's
took
like-
my gi off. My first tournament I went, and they smacked me around. But you know, I competed. And my coach came over and he says, "Listen, you tried. You left your best out there." I didn't take it off. I took my gi. I went home on the train with it. I didn't take it off. I felt like $1 million.
You felt very proud of your accomplishment.
Absolutely.
And that's
All black and blue and bleeding. Didn't make a difference.
But think about it. Remember my coach, Julia Aquino, sat here yesterday, and we talked about how you try and tell your kids what they should do so they don't get hurt, so they don't fall. But it was that experience and the experiences we go through, the experience of you as a child, that led you to what you're doing now. So sometimes those experiences in youth hurt, but the outcome is there.
Well,
You have to go
you
through
talk
it.
about hurt, physical activity. Mothers are like that. They don't like to see their kids hurt.
I don't even mean the physical hurt, the emotional hurt of what you went through without having a dad, when you went in and said, "Mom, I love this, but we can't afford it." That stuck with you.
Yeah, it did.
So that wasn't even the physical pain, that was the emotional pain of, wow, I want to give back. And you remember that.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I want to say maybe 6 or 7 years old. I remember the class, I remember the move, I remember the step, everything. I remember it.
It never goes away because
No.
it impacted itself. And now here you are giving back to kids who can't.
Yeah.
Ben, how young were you when you started?
So I started formal martial arts like in high school. I was on the wrestling team, and then I got into Thai boxing in college.
Where'd you go to school?
University of South Florida.
So they have Thai boxing.
Yeah, they had a Southeast Asian martial arts club, and I found that in the rec center. I was just I used to do the wrestling club sometimes, and I remember I saw some guys walking around, and I was like, "Oh, you guys gonna go roll jiu-jitsu?" And they're like, "No, we're doing Muay Thai." And I was like, "All right, I'll try that out." And then I was basically hooked from there. So
You know what I did in high school? I was the manager of the wrestling team.
Were you? How come that doesn't surprise me? That
Well,
surprised me.
I know you're so not surprised on that
That's a
one.
surprise. I know somebody who used to keep the scorecard for the
I used to
baseball
go to the
team.
meets. I just would have fun.
She would keep the scorecard, and so I asked, "Oh, so you know baseball?" Nope. I
Just
said, "Do you know how to
wrestling.
keep a scorecard?" Nope. And I bet you don't know how to even keep score in a wrestling match.
No
Nope.
idea.
No idea. Okay.
But it was fun.
Goes to show you, Bobby. Goes to show you.
Some things
Um,
never change.
What I was going to ask is are you I mean, this is a stupid question, but you must be very disciplined, yes?
from time to time, I like to think
From
so.
time to time. But at least you control your emotions, because the art makes
Definitely.
you become more disciplined about your emotions and your physical state of mind and the whole 9 yards, yes?
Well, that, and then also, when there's always that, superstition about people getting their black belt and you being this kind of registered weapon or something. You have the ability to kind of, be almost like a predator to most people, but there's no reason to, use that as like an outlet to be a bully or to have power over others. So as long as you know how to restrain yourself and, keep your independence and keep moving on the right path, I feel like it's a really good outlet. And, it's an opportunity for children and people to grow.
I wanted to touch on that because it isn't that we're promoting, go and be the tough guy in the room. That's not what this thing is about.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to bring it back to Bobby because, Bobby, one of the things that you teach people is to be healthy, to take care of their bodies and to feel good about themselves. And people that are ill and whatever, this helps them as well. So this isn't about let's get strong to take on the world. This is about taking on yourself, yes?
That's
Discipline
really it.
yourself.
It's trying to become the best form of yourself. And so that's been the benefit for me of training in these disciplines as well, is the mental strength that you gain from it.
Yep.
The confidence you get in the background. It's the physical health that you get by being active. And then that little mental challenge every day of going in and learning a new movement or learning how to do it properly. Okay, now we need to be able to apply it rolling live. And it's just, that consistent build. And I haven't been training as long as these guys have, but that's the biggest thing for me, is this staying mentally active and challenging yourself. Those little challenges that you see in the gym are going to be way more difficult than any little challenge I'm going to have in a meeting at work, or little stresses, around the job. That's nothing compared to when I'm training with another person.
Give us a phone number, how to reach you.
Yeah, 954-999-8458 down in Pompano Beach at 1701 East Atlantic Boulevard, Suite 3. You can find us online. We got the Facebook, we got the Instagram, all the social media. We try to keep some good content coming up every couple of days there. So
The Custom Fitness Institute.
The Custom Fitness Institute.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about the mental clarity, and really, it's all about what's going on in your head.
That's it.
How you get through life.
Mind and body connection.
From the mat out into the real world. We'll be right back.
Hoy yo pienso en lo poquito.
Maria Stefania of MakeOverBeauty.com and her trusted team of hair and makeup artists can get you ready for any special occasion or event. From weddings, parties and anniversaries to proms or fashion shows, Maria Stefania and her staff can satisfy all your beauty needs. The Makeover Beauty staff of licensed hairdressers, certified artists, and high-quality production will give you the highest quality experience with affordable pricing. Maria Stefania is a Matrix brand ambassador and color educator for salons and stylists from Florida to New Jersey. Follow at Makeover Beauty, spelled B-E-A-U-T-I, on Facebook to see before and after client images. Connect with Maria Stefania at 201-647-8289. Enjoy a one-stop shop full makeover. Inquiries are welcome at MakeoverBeauty, one word, spelled with an I.com. That's MakeoverBeauty.com.
Figurella, the Italian women's fitness and weight loss system, is now in downtown Boca Raton. Sculpt your body while losing pounds and inches with a 30-minute guided workout in one of Figurella's unique thermogenic bubbles. Then, detox in an oxygen pod before enjoying a full-body lymphatic massage. The Figurella system is guaranteed to help you reach your fitness and weight loss goals. Call 844-662-8941 to book your first complimentary workout, burn fat, increase your metabolism, and reshape your curves with science. Contact Figurella at 844-662-8941 or online at FigurellaUSA.com.
Rochelle Schwartz is a certified emotional relationship coach who's been trained and certified by the world-renowned Ford Institute and has been facilitating coaching workshops for 17 years. She specifically works with women in their 50s and beyond who are ready for radical self-care, powerful and loving relationships, including relationships with themselves and others. Certified in Healing Your Heart, Future Focused, Courage, Blueprint, and Best Year of Your Life, an integrative leader, Rochelle has also been featured on The Oprah Winfrey Show and in numerous magazines, newspapers, and other local TV shows. You'll walk away with more happiness, freedom, and love. Rochelle is your secret agent of change. Contact her directly at CoachRochelle@Comcast.net or online at www.RochelleSchwartz.com. Or you can call her at 954-464-7017. That's 954-464-7017. The home of the Rainbow Bagel, My Delicious Deli brings you home cooking with a Remember When deli dining experience. Located in central Boca Raton, My Delicious Deli prepares all of their food with the freshest of ingredients, cooked to order. From a light nosh and soups to omelets and full entrees, choose from low-fat and gluten-free, or indulge in one of My Delicious Deli's signature deli sandwiches. Bring your family and friends to dine in and take out. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to go, or for all of your catering needs. Visit them at MyDeliciousDeli.com or call them at 561-393-3287. There's something for everyone at My Delicious Deli, 7036 West Palmetto Road in Boca Raton, 561-393-3287. Sonia Hankin is the confidence expert and passionate guide to men and women who struggle with unworthiness, lack of confidence, and self-doubt. As a holistic psychotherapist and master integrative life coach, Sonia Hankin will help you unlock your confidence so you can make the changes you desire and feel good about yourself no matter what life throws at you. You can work with Sonia via phone, Skype, or in person. Contact Sonia at 954-214-8991. Enough is enough of not feeling good enough. If you want to find your voice voice and step into your power, call today for a free 30-minute session, 954-214-8991, or visit her at soniahankin.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1-800-889-0267, toll free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 1-800-889-0267. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Bella with the figurella, oh, tired of diets, hard workouts, trying hard, but no results. Well, that's why we're here. Ladies, call me, Bubbles, at the 844-662-8941. I have a surprise for you.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. We are on just our last 5 minutes. We've got Bobby Jackson from Custom Fitness Institute in the house. We have
4 minutes.
4 minutes. We have Eddie. We have Ben from Key West from Bono Island Jiu-Jitsu. 3 minutes. We were talking quickly, and I just wanted to finish up. We were talking about working out and fitness isn't only about your physical body. It's about what's going on in your head, how you can take it from the gym to everyday life. So we can just do a quick wrap up on that.
Yeah, and for me, that's really what I got from my participation in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing and some of those other disciplines, a little judo as well, was the benefit you get from sharpening your mind while you're sharpening your body. And that's where the services that these guys offer come in really well. So
Tell us where we can find you, Eddie, and Ben, where your school is.
You can find us in Key West, 3121 Riviera Drive.
Key West.
Yes.
And Ben, where you're training there?
Yep, so I'm training out of his gym. He's actually my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach, and I run the striking program there.
When is your event?
I believe
October 2nd?
October 7th.
7th. And it's your event. You'll be there.
I'm actually believe I'm going to hop on this next card and have my MMA debut. So I fought wrestling and Muay Thai, but I figured out why not hop in the cage.
Hop in the cage. I took a picture in a cage when we were in Gainesville.
Let's get Bobby's information. We'll talk about you in a cage later.
Bobby, where can we find you?
Yeah, so the Custom Fitness Institute is down in Pompano Beach at 1701 East Atlantic Boulevard, Suite 3. Phone number is 954-999-8458, or all of our social media accounts. We got some really cool content coming up. We'll also be at weigh-in and press conference tonight for another competition for Fred Moncayo. He's got another big jiu-jitsu, what they refer to as a super fight, tomorrow night in Miami. So
beautiful.
We'll be seeing some cool exclusive content coming up from our page for that as well.
Cool.
And Bobby's working with everyday people like us to professional athletes. So give Bobby a call. If you have any questions, you can always contact us, and we will get you in contact with the Custom Fitness Institute. And Monday night, you are going to be hosting your first show.
Yeah.
Tell us your biz.
Me and Dr. A, for sure.
Make sure you're there 7:30.
7:30 on 1470 and 95.3 FM. All right, everyone, have a fabulous Friday. It is Memorial Day weekend. It's a long weekend. Be kind to each other. Be safe. Do not drink and drive. We'll see you Tuesday, same time, same place.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe to rewatch every minute of the show. Call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after closing, or to leave an order for fun for tomorrow. Have a meaningful day.